I'm joined now with Bernie McHugh, who's General Manager of the LARCC Cancer Support Centre. And Bernie, we've made a new change at the moment. We're in a new building here.
We are, Amy. We're in a new building that was specially done for us here in LARCC. It's the redevelopment of the old section that was the Agricultural College of the Friary in Multyfarnham in County Westmeath. So we've just moved from the house where we were in Ballinalack to here. As the crow flies, about 5-10 minutes. But it's a huge new centre for us, very exciting times, and it's great to be here because the talk has been about it for a number of months and eventually we're here, so it's good.
I have to say, when you walk in those front doors, it's like arriving at a day spa. It's a really lovely feeling up there.
Good, well that's what we hoped to achieve, all right, Amy, because there was concerns in that we'd moved from a 5-bedroomed house, which obviously had a homely, warm feeling, and we wanted to recreate that here in what is a much bigger space. So it's good to hear the likes of you say that, Amy, because that's really what we wanted to hope to achieve, and I think we have. I mean, the feedback has been excellent so far.
Well, it is job well done, definitely on that. But can you explain to our listeners exactly what LARCC is and what you do here?
Sure. LARCC stands for Lakelands Area Retreat and Cancer Centre. So what we do here is we look after people emotionally and psychologically who have either been diagnosed with cancer or their supporters and families we look after as well. We look after people at all stages of their cancer journey. Some people might come to us who are out the other end and feel that they've been through all this treatment and all of a sudden psychologically they're getting it hard to get back into the community and get back into everyday life. So we're here to help them to do that. We help people to develop coping skills and relaxation techniques, and we do that through a range of different support services and treatments. One-to-one counselling is a very important part of what we do. We have professionally trained counsellors who can, people can avail of up to 8 sessions free of charge without having to make a donation. And sitting alongside the counselling is the complementary therapies. So we do the full range of reflexology, Reiki, Indian head massage, and the full range of back massages and all the rest. We have, our therapists are fully trained to be cancer therapies deliverers, because that's really important for us. You have to be fully trained in cancer massage in order not to do any damage with a cancer patient, obviously. So it's a very safe environment for people to come.
Yeah, I think that's very important, because I know when my mum was diagnosed, she was told not to have the massage and not to do, your normal kind of beauty, I suppose, regime that you do every month. So I think it's important to note that for people.
Yeah, it is important, and it's important for people to realise the difference in the two, actually, as a cancer patient themselves or as a supporter of a cancer patient, because it is a very specialised cancer treatment therapy that we do here, a very gentle massage, because in a day spa environment or general massage environment that's not cancer related, damage can be done actually, and it's good to know that it's a very safe place to come for a cancer patient here.
And I suppose as well, it's nice to note that it's not just while you have cancer, it's afterwards, that it's when the appointments are over and when everything is over. I think people feel it then, you don't have that routine, you don't have the next doctor to visit.
Exactly, that's exactly it, Amy. And when the merry-go-round of the treatments and the consultations and the hospital visits have stopped, and thankfully people are out the other end and maybe feeling a bit better, but psychologically they're kind of thinking, what was that all about? Or it's like a train just hitting you. It's just, your life gets turned upside down when you're diagnosed with cancer. So we're here to pick up the pieces, I suppose, and help people to rebuild, as I say, those coping skills to get them back into the community again. And more importantly, the family members who are on the fringes and feel very helpless and can only do so much, but kind of feel, why us, why mum, why dad, why my brother, why our family. And we're here to help them to get through that as well. So it's very important for us that we support the family as well. If we don't support the supporters, the whole thing falls apart. So that's what we're here to do.
I'm joined now with Ger Connaughton, who is the bra fitter here at LARCC. And Ger, I think that it's something that's very important when it comes to ladies and breast cancer. Can you explain a little bit about the service here and about what you do?
Well, what I do here is I help the ladies to get bras that will suit them. And the room we have here is more like a lingerie shop, because I want the women, when they come into our centre, to feel that it is just their place and nobody else's. And what we do is we offer them the service of a private service, or if you have a medical card, you can still come to us, and everybody's treated with the strictest of confidence.
It is lovely here. It does feel like a lingerie shop. You have the bras on displays and swimsuits as well, which is quite important, I think, to note.
Yes, we have the swimsuits and also the swim forms, that what a lot of the ladies don't realise, that you can get a swim form for your swimsuit. And we go from a size 8 right up to a size 24 in our swimwear.
What you'd wear every day is different to what you wear swimming.
Yes, it's like a silicone filler for your swimsuit. It would be stronger than your prosthesis, and it wouldn't, when you be in and out to the swimming pool, it would be able to stand up to the chlorine in the water.
I'm joined now by Breda, who was a client here at LARCC. Breda, can you take us back to your diagnosis and how you came to use the LARCC services?
When I was diagnosed, I actually ran away, I suppose, and I went down to Wexford, and I got in touch with the Hope Centre down there, which is also a cancer support centre, and they work with LARCC. They would be in touch with LARCC all the time. And I did a few reflexology sessions down there, and they asked me if I'd like to do a residential week in LARCC. And I said, yeah, I would. And I came to LARCC maybe 7 months after being diagnosed. I was finished my treatments, I was well, and didn't really know what to expect. And I came to LARCC, and absolutely phenomenal is all I can say about it. They brought me back to reality. They brought me back to life again, because I was feeling pretty miserable and down and all that. And there were counselling, the whole place. They had the food was excellent. It was like a 5-star hotel, and Kamalika would always cook what we wanted, and she did our juicing for us, which was a great treat. She juiced every morning for us, and we used to have the wheatgrass. She used to juice the wheatgrass for us. And then every day there was a therapy, either reflexology or Reiki or a massage, and there was always somebody around talking to us. And we did art therapy, which I found fascinating, and we also did a group therapy together. Everything about it, it's like a 5-star hotel with top class treatment. That's what I would call it, and I would recommend anybody that has been through the cancer road to take a week in LARCC. Well worth it. Fabulous place.
And you're well now, and you're out the other side of it, but you still are involved in Athlone in a cancer society.
Yeah, we have a small little centre in Athlone. Jean, another girl from Athlone, set it up, and we actually liaise with LARCC, well, she does actually with LARCC quite a bit, and they're over and back. But we just have a small little group for the local Athlone area, and again, it's fantastic because of support. And there's always a question you might like to ask, and somebody has an answer for it because they've been through the same thing, so they have the answer that you need.
Mary, how did you come about learning about LARCC?
In St Luke's Hospital, I was just walking around one day and seeing the leaflets there, a bit of literature for reading, and I just picked it up and I seen LARCC and read about it, and I thought it would be interesting. So I found it very interesting when I came, and one day I came and they showed me around the house, and then I made an appointment to come back and have some of my treatments. So I had reflexology one day and came back another day, and I had Indian head massage, and then I had Reiki. And I found them all very helpful and very relaxing when I was having them. I felt good afterwards, you know. And then there was some counselling. So I had a few sessions of counselling. So I found it very, very helpful and so nice and easy to talk to the girls, you know. Got me through my cancer, which was tough, but it was great to have some place to go and some place to have the cup of tea and sit down and have a chat as well afterwards. You could chat with other people here. If you have any queries or quims about it at all, to come, you'll always meet somebody that's here that you're able to talk to, that has maybe other clients that have been through it before, and you'd learn from them, do you know?
I have to say there is a lovely feeling of that here. I say sisterhood, but I shouldn't really, because there's men here as well, but there's it's a family feel, I think, here. It's like you're all one big family.
That's correct, yes, they're all one big family, you're all on first name terms, and it's just so homely, you know, and peaceful. When you're in here, it's just so peaceful, like you forget about the world outside, do you know? It's just lovely.